Weseeble in Windmill industry. Let's see how Weseeble finds usage and application in windmill industry. There are a lot of scenarios and areas where Weseeble really gets used in a windmill industry. But in today's discussion, we are just going to choose the top 4 critical areas where Weseeble is extensively used. The first one is installation update. The second one is third-party inspection. The fourth one being routine checks. And the last one, maintenance works. Let's look at all the 4 scenarios one by one, starting with installation update. Now, everyone knows that a windmill is something which is installed in one of the remotest part of the earth, somewhere inhabitants are pretty low and there's not much of community and stuff like that. So it really becomes critical to communicate the site where the windmill is being installed to the stakeholders. So Windmill has a provision to do this. For example, let's assume that the windmill is installed over a period of 5 days, just for an example. So Weseeble has the capability of giving you updates on a daily basis. Like it can tell you on day 1 the grouting was completed and the bottom section was installed. On day 2 the mid section was installed, and in day 3 the top section was involved, and in day 4 the nozzle installed, and in day 5 the whole job were completed with the windmill blades mounted and the rotors and the turbines mounted. So it can give you a day-wise update with pictures to authenticate the scenario. For complex situations or stuff which requires more than a picture or requires a video to explain a scenario, you have videos. So you can upload videos, you can upload pictures. For situations which require a voice update, definitely you can do a voice. Not only that, we can even upload any popular file format like PDF or Excels for the stakeholders to review. So in this situation, the stakeholder gets to see from remote what's actually happening at the site 24/7, and he gets an update on a daily basis before and after. So that's one area where installation of Windmill is reported through the Weseeble application. The second area of application is inspection. As we all know, the third-party inspection basically is something where the windmill installation is done by a different group of people, whereas the third-party inspection is done by a different group of people. So the third-party inspectors can be brought into the application, can be given access to the applications, where they can report acceptance or rejections through pictures. If there is something which requires more explanation for a rejections or acceptance, they can even do a video. And on top of it, there's always the standard way of uploading things or reporting things through a document like PDF, Excel, or Word. So the stakeholder once again gets to see what's done by the people who are installing the windmill and what's being done by the people who are doing a third party inspection, and how are things coming up at the remote site. So that's the second scenario where Weseeble finds in a good application in bringing in the third party inspection and collaborating them with the installation team and the stakeholders. And then the next important area where Weseeble finds its application is routine checks. So let's say that this is a wind farm, and as you all know, every wind farm requires a routine check of various mechanical parts, electrical parts, and hydraulic parts. Oil, electrical, a routine check of mechanical part, hydraulic part, oil, and electricals. So in a routine check scenario, a technician who does the routine check has access to Weseeble through his mobile device, where he can make pictures, once again videos, and checklist can be prepared and uploaded, so that once again the stakeholders can have a look at what's happening to their wind farm sitting from remote. Apart from all those things, the last one is maintenance. That's a much simpler thing when compared to most of the application that we have discussed right now. So whenever there is a repair, images or video of the spare which has been repaired or the area which has been repaired can be reported through, once again, pictures, videos, and voice messages. And the remedy or the corrective actions can be taken for that, and those can also be reported, thus keeping in touch what's happening in maintenance of the wind farms on a day-to-day basis. Thank you. Hope this video was helpful to you. We'll be more than happy to help you if there are any questions and clarifications of how Weseeble is put to use in the windmill industry. Do write to us for more clarifications or more informations, and we'll be more than happy to help you out. Thank you.